Presto! My name's Laura, this is Tomasz, and today we're going to be doing an honest review of the DB rucksack. You might have seen my video a few weeks ago where I did a first look at the rucksack. I was like, this is what I expect to use it for, and then since then we moved from Buda to Pest, from Pest to Deak, and then to Erd, and tomorrow we're moving again to Balaton, so we've actually been using them quite a lot, and now we can actually tell you what we think of them as rucksacks. Yeah. I still love the colour, I'm going to tell you.
And I love this colour as well. We're going to start off by saying what we like about them, because there are quite a few things that we do like about these rucksacks. Number one, colours.
Visuals. I would also say it's comfortable. This is called the Hugger. I think yours is also a Hugger.
It's the bigger version of the Hugger.
And it is like a hug, I'll give it that.
It's really nice on the back.
Which is, you know, when it comes to rucksacks, that should be like.
It's really important.
I like that these zips are not made of plastic. They're made of metal, so that it feels much nicer than plastic. And I like this top pocket, it's very convenient. And you like that it opens up like this, right?
So, really practical when you can open a rucksack like this, and it's more like a overnight bag.
Yeah, I used to travel with a big one like this similar size, but it all opened up from the top. You get something out of the top, it's fine, but everything else at the bottom. I would say this is much more suited for winter clothes or sports equipment than, say, travelling full time.
So I guess this is neither a pro nor a con about these rucksacks. It's more just the fact that we are not into skiing and going to like snowy places or
snowboarding. They
are really made for those kinds of activities. We're mostly overland travelers, public transport,
walking,
usually not in cold temperatures. So for example, and this is purely just a preference thing, we really miss side pockets for bottles, for water bottles.
Yeah. If you're going skiing or snowboarding or whatever, you're not going to want a bottle on the side because it will freeze. But if you're in Hungary in the summer, for example, you're going to want a water bottle on the side.
Obviously, okay, not obviously, but obviously. We really like that they're like waterproof.
Yeah.
We really like the way we could like latch them onto each other and pull them on a trolley bag, the trolley bag system. You said that you also like that there are multiple inner pockets.
And there's a pocket on the back. I was a bit dubious about putting my laptop in here. It was really good for putting important documents. The laptop, I was partly afraid it wouldn't be padded enough and partly afraid that it would be uncomfortable on my back. In the end, I think I put my laptop in the front and just put this coat around it so it would be cushioned. So one thing I would say if they're looking for improvement would be to make this back more laptop appropriate. Super cushiony.
Yeah.
I guess for a summary, it's to say that if you're the kind of person that travels with like Uber or taxis, you leave your house, you put your bag in the taxi, you get out of the taxi onto an aeroplane, this is probably perfect for you. But
absolutely.
If you're like us, where you're like walking a lot and getting on and off public transport and hitchhiking, it might not be like I said, I've been using it for my winter clothes and for my kickboxing stuff, and for that it's perfect. Partly because of the size of the bags, it's hard not to overfill it, and then it's heavy, and then that's not really that pleasant.
We try to go for bigger trolley bags and smaller rucksacks. So we want to carry as little as possible on our bags.
This was so beautiful. I like the colour so much, and I like the materials, and it's like really good quality that I really wanted to start carrying this on my back, but then after having done it a few times, I'm like, no, I gotta go back to a smaller rucksack and a trolley bag because getting older and my back is...
We both got hernias in the last 1.5 high five. Hernia high five. Watch Bob and Brad, the two most famous physiotherapists on the internet. If you have herniated discs. So where there is room for improvement. First is the plastic. I'm quite sure that some of yours is made from recycled plastic. Not all of it, some parts of it are, and I would like to applaud that. And I think that's great. And I really wish that this company can keep on moving in this direction where hopefully in the future they'll be able to produce or manufacture the whole rucksack out of recycled plastic and recycled metals.
Yeah.
Plastic production is absolutely connected up with the fossil fuel industry, and production of these beautiful metal parts here on the back. These metal parts, they are from newly mined metal, but then they're connected to rare earth metal mining industry and just mining in general, which I think is
the rape of the earth.
Producing wounds on the face of the earth. Not really cool, not at this rate. So degrowth and deindustrialize people.
There's certainly enough materials out there on this planet already for us to use without mining for new ones.
They call it the circular economy. So reuse as much as you can. Reduce, but also reuse.
I was looking at their website and trying to find out about their sustainability and, you know, what they do about that.
So we would like to see more documentation about it, more openness, more transparency about the sustainability of the manufacturer. That would be Cool. This is not only regarding DB,
Yeah.
but all manufacturers
Yeah.
in the world.
For sure. I've seen websites where you can see every step of the way where the thing came from, how the workers were treated, how it got from A to B, how it got from B to C, and that's something that all companies should be doing because then we can prioritize the ones that aren't like going all over the planet and being nasty. Talking to people, I don't know if you looked up about who makes them and where they make them and how that works. I didn't look that hard. When I looked, I didn't find that much information.
I was trying to look for like information about their policies on sweatshops, whether they are anti-sweatshop work, that's one thing. So I don't know where these are actually sewn together and made, where the factories are, what working conditions they are, what country they are in, what the wages are like. And that's a message to all manufacturers around the world. Factory work is heavy, it's physically very taxing. So even if we just look past, which I don't want to, the sweatshop thing, there's the question of wage labor, which affects all employees around the world, whether they're working for a big company or a small company. I really hope that DB, rucksacks, and all manufacturers are going to take part in the revolutionization of the workplace, which is currently happening. It has been happening. That is a transition from traditional company structures into economic democracy, which means workers' cooperatives all around the world. Many companies have been either taken over by the workers, either through negotiating with the owners. In some cases, the workers bought out the company from the owners and started running it democratically. There are instances of the owners gifting the company to the workers so that all workers become shareholders and all shareholders become workers, or owners are employees and all employees are owners. The same thing. Also, there are people out there who are buying up traditional companies and converting them to workers' cooperatives. Starting a worker co-op from scratch is not the only way to go. We would love to urge all manufacturers in the world, including DB, to consider becoming a democratic workplace, consider making a transition from traditional profit-oriented company to a company where what's important is equity.
I want to really thank DB for asking us to make videos about them.
Yeah.
It helps continue this channel, and we want to thank you as well for watching this.
Yeah.
Which also helps continue this channel. And, you know, if you have a business, consider making it a co-op.
See ya, stock.
See ya, stock. Ciao.